Today is January 7th, and in less than 24 hours, Liu Yuning will step into a new year of his life. For many people, a birthday is simply a personal celebration, a moment to receive wishes, cut a cake, and move on. But for those who have followed Liu Yuning closely over the years, January 8th has never felt like just another date on the calendar. It is a moment people quietly wait for, because every time his birthday approaches, it feels like a pause in time, a chance to look back, and at the same time, to look forward. Born on January 8, 1990, Liu Yuning is now standing at a point in his journey that feels noticeably different. Not because of age alone, but because of where he stands as an artist and as a person. He is no longer in a phase where he needs to introduce himself to the world, yet he is also far from slowing down. And that balance between stability and movement is exactly what draws so much attention to him right now. The real question people are asking is not how old Liu Yuning is about to be. The real question is much quieter, but much deeper. How does someone who has walked this far choose to face time? What makes Liu Yuning stand out is that time has never weakened his presence. Instead, it has refined it. Year after year, his choices have become clearer. His direction has become steadier. His relationship with his work has become more grounded. While many artists chase fast recognition or dramatic breakthroughs, Liu Yuning has always chosen a different rhythm, one built on patience, consistency, and long-term growth. Over the years, he has appeared steadily, without forcing himself into the spotlight. He does not show up simply to create noise. He does not chase trends just to stay visible. Instead, he allows his work to speak, and he allows time to do its job. And that is precisely why people stay. People don't stay with Liu Yuning only because of success or achievements. They stay because they feel trust. Trust built slowly through repeated effort, through sincerity, and through the sense that what they are seeing is real. Watching Liu Yuning does not feel like watching a carefully constructed image. It feels like watching someone grow naturally, step by step, without pretending to be more than he is. As January 8th approaches, this feeling becomes even stronger. His birthday no longer feels like a private moment. It feels like a shared pause, a moment when many people stop and reflect alongside him, not because he asks them to, but because his journey invites it. For Liu Yuning, January 8th, 1990 was the beginning of life. Over time, that date has transformed into something more meaningful. It has become a checkpoint, a moment to take stock of what has been lived, what has been learned, and what still lies ahead. At this stage, Liu Yuning does not need long explanations. His journey already speaks for itself. What he has built did not come from luck or sudden opportunity. It came from steady accumulation, discipline, endurance, and the ability to remain himself even when circumstances changed. That is why his birthday carries weight, not as a spectacle, but as a symbol of growth. And this is why so many people are waiting for tomorrow. Because Liu Yuning has never treated his birthday as something ordinary. As the hours count down to January 8th, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Liu Yuning does not respond to time with words. He responds with music. Instead of making speeches or writing long reflections, he chooses to release a new song on his birthday. Not to create excitement for its own sake, but to mark a very specific moment in his journey. This choice is not accidental. For Liu Yuning, music has always been the most honest language he has. The new song arrives quietly, without unnecessary noise. Yet it carries a weight that is immediately felt. It feels like both a reflection and a continuation. A moment of looking back and at the same time, a step forward. From the very first moments, the song does not rush the listener. It creates space. Space to breathe, space to listen, space to think. This is not a song meant to impress instantly. It is a song meant to stay. Even the title sets the tone clearly. It won't be too late. It is a simple sentence, but it carries layers of meaning. Not too late to return to something once left behind. Not too late to begin again after hesitation. Not too late to believe that the future can still be shaped. What makes the song resonate is not dramatic storytelling or emotional exaggeration. Liu Yuning does not tell a specific story. He does not force his own experience onto the listener. Instead, he leaves room. Room for interpretation, room for personal memories, room for the listener's own journey. This restraint is intentional. By not defining everything, the song becomes universal. Anyone listening can find themselves inside it. Their doubts, their hopes, their moments of uncertainty. And that is where the song finds its strength. Placed in the context of his birthday, the message becomes even more powerful. A birthday is naturally a moment of reflection, a time when people think about what has passed and what still lies ahead. But instead of focusing on what has already been achieved, the song gently points forward. It reminds the listener that continuation is always possible. The emotional tone of the song is warm but not heavy, honest but not overwhelming. It acknowledges fatigue and doubt without allowing them to dominate. It accepts struggle as part of the journey, not as a final destination. This balance reflects Liu Yuning himself. Over the years, he has never portrayed himself as someone untouched by difficulty, yet he has also never allowed difficulty to define him. His approach has always been steady, calm, persistent, and the song carries that same energy. What makes It Won't Be Too Late feel unmistakably like Liu Yuning is the alignment between the music and the man behind it. Trust in time, trust in accumulation, trust that even small steps matter. These are values he has embodied throughout his career, and they are woven quietly into the song. As listeners play the song on the eve of his birthday, what remains is not dramatic excitement, but something far more lasting. A sense of reassurance, a sense of calm, a feeling that there is no need to rush life's timeline. Perhaps that is why the song resonates so deeply. It does not promise miracles. It does not suggest instant change. Instead, it offers something gentler and perhaps more realistic. The idea that progress does not always announce itself loudly. Sometimes it simply continues. As Liu Yuning steps into a new year of his life, the song feels like a companion. Not just for him, but for anyone listening. It walks beside the listener rather than standing ahead of them. It does not push, it does not demand, it simply reminds. In a world that often pressures people to hurry, to catch up, to prove themselves, this reminder feels especially meaningful. That it is okay to move at your own pace, that it is okay to pause, that it is okay to begin again. As the final notes of the song fade, what lingers is not a dramatic conclusion, but a quiet understanding. A sense that time is not an enemy. A sense that growth does not have an expiration date. Perhaps the most meaningful birthday gift Liu Yuning offers is not just a new song, but this gentle reassurance, one that does not shout but stays. You still have time, and the journey is still unfolding.